Welcome to A Guide to Every Deck in Modern. Today we're looking at Goblins. Goblins is a creature-based combo aggro tribal deck that seeks to combo win on turn 3 or otherwise overwhelm the opponent with a mass of goblins. The steps to the combo are as follows. First, you need Conspicuous Snoop, which has all activated abilities of goblins on top of your deck. Next, put Kiki Jiki on top using Boggart Harbinger. Snoop can copy itself infinite times. The tokens will all be tapped though, except for the last one. Finally, use the last activation to copy Harbinger and put Sling Gang Lieutenant or Mog Fanatic on top, then sacrifice creatures until your opponent's life total hits 0. Outside of the combo, the deck can also win with good old-fashioned creature beats using swarms of small goblins pumped by lords, or use Sling Gang and Pashalik Mons to whittle away at the opponent's life total. You can set up attacks where blocking becomes irrelevant due to their damage effects. Some of the biggest reasons tribal decks have fallen by the wayside is a lack of quick starts and inability to grind against the ever-increasing value cards that are being printed. Goblins can present a turn 3 win and is capable of grinding longer games with Goblin Ringleader and Snoop, copying creatures with Kiki Jiki for value, and so on. It's particularly good against counterspells due to having access to Aether Vial and Cavern of Souls, though it can be difficult to fight removal-heavy decks. The decks Goblins is most similar to are actually creature-centric combo decks like Devoted Druid and Yawgmoth rather than other tribal decks. It can be built as straight red-black or splash green for Ignoble Hierarch and sideboard Masked Vandals. Good opening hands to keep have access to a turn 3 Snoop win or Aether Vial. When sideboarding, cut cards that aren't necessary for the combo. Choice candidates are Mog War Marshal, Fanatic, or Ignoble Hierarch, and Munitions Expert in creatureless matchups. Tips and tricks. Goblins is a combo deck first, aggro deck second. Play it as such. You generally want to keep Aether Vial at 2 or 3 counters to get Snoop past sorcery speed removal or cheat Boggart Harbinger and Goblin Matron. There are a number of ways to combo with Snoop if the main plan fails. You can create the tokens on the opponent's end step, untap, and attack with them. You can create infinite tokens and sacrifice them on your end step or to Skirk Prospector to trigger Pashalik Mons. If sorcery speed removal such as Prismatic Ending is a problem, you can use Aether Vial to protect Snoop. Snoop only gets other goblins' activated abilities, not all of their abilities. Snoop can cast any goblin card from the top, not just creatures. This is relevant for cards like Tarfire. The same principle is true for other Goblins Matter cards such as Goblin Matron and Goblin Ringleader. Cavern of Souls can cast 1-mana goblins through Chalice of the Void. They can also be vialed in through it. Goblins is mostly unaffected by Blood Moon, but you still need to keep it in mind when you board it in. Notably, it shuts off Cavern of Souls. When revealing a goblin for Auntie's Hovel, reveal the one you're going to cast soonest to give your opponents less information. Any goblin with a sacrifice ability can act as the outlet for Pashalik Mons in the absence of Sling Gang, such as Skirk Prospector, Mog Fanatic, and Goblin Trashmaster. If you want to sacrifice multiple goblins with Trashmaster to trigger Pashalik Mons and there's only one artifact in play, you can hold priority and keep activating it by targeting the same artifact. You can also target your own Aether Vial. If you control both Sling Gang and Pashalik Mons, every sacrificed goblin is worth 2 damage. Both cards are useful for winning games outside the combo. Pashalik Mons can target anything, not just players. Skirk Prospector can provide a sudden burst of mana if you value tempo over resources, especially useful with Mog War Marshal. If you have enough mana or Aether Vial, Goblin Lords such as Goblin Chieftain can give Snoop haste, letting you combo the same turn you play it. I hope you've enjoyed this look at Goblins. I want to thank my fellow players in the Magic community for whom sharing their experiences helps make these guides possible. You can find additional resources, such as an up-to-date deck list, in the description. If you think I left out anything important or got something wrong, please leave your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned to see what deck we look at next time.